Hello, I'm Sandra Groves, and I'm so glad to be here to talk a little bit about the relationship that I have had with the founding of Women to Women Circle. I retired from Illinois State University as the Director of Graduate Studies for the university, but spent a good portion of my time as a professor of Recreation and Park Administration at ISU. And it was in my role as a faculty member that I decided, after about 9 years of working at ISU, I wanted to have more contact with what was going on in the community. And so I found a group that had newly formed called Seroptimist International of Bloomington-Normal. And I got involved with Seroptimist International of Bloomington-Normal, and one of the people that I became in close contact with and a friend with was Carol Rytan. And Carol Rytan was not only a founder of many things in the community, but she was also a founder of Seroptimist International. When she was CEO for Mid-Central Community Action, she was in the process of trying to develop services for women who were experiencing domestic violence situations and was looking for a process to develop a shelter for the women and their children. She knew that she also needed to have community support for that, and it was on the basis of that work that she heard about Seroptimist International, and she joined with about 15 other women and founded the first Seroptimist group, because Seroptimist International focuses on helping women and girls in local communities and throughout the world. So at any rate, she was one of the founders, and Seroptimist became one of the groups that helped support Carol with Neville House. And we helped furnish some of the original rooms there over the years. We worked with Neville House in helping with landscaping, helping with the development of a playground, and that kind of thing. The second thing that Carol did that really linked us up with the Illinois Prairie Community Foundation was, this was before the founding of a community foundation. Carol, again, was very good at trying to find sources of money to help organizations in the community. And Seroptimist was raising a significant amount of money with a gift wrap for charity out at Eastland Mall. And Carol and Seroptimist came up with an idea of giving that money all away to organizations in the community that were helping women and girls. And so she started a grant program along with other Seroptimists in Bloomington-Normal. At the same time that this was going on, Carol became one of the individuals that was trying to get a community foundation for the McLean County area. And so that eventually happened, and I believe the Illinois Prairie Community Foundation, it might not have been its original name, but again formed in the mid to late 90s. And then from then on, Seroptimists continued during their gift wrap at the mall, continued to give grants to the community. And that happened until, and we finally closed that process down when the mall began to decline, and the number of sales that we were getting from that ceased. But at the same time, the Illinois Community Prairie Foundation was beginning to support grants and those kinds of things to be able to help different community groups. And along came the Women to Women Foundation. And at that time, Carol made a contact to me because she knew I was interested, along with Pat Grogg. The two of them were involved in getting the Women's to Women Giving Circle set up. So I said I'm in, and at that point, that's when I became a founding member of the Women to Women Foundation or Women to Women Circle.